Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I rise to second the motion on the reconstitution of committees. Mr. Speaker, as you're aware, and the members are aware that we had a mini general election. We had, an election in 6 constituencies at the same time. Mr. Speaker, because the IEBC was not constituted in time to conduct those elections. So now, after the elections, the members came to the House and they expect to serve at least in 1 committee as per the standing orders. So the Committee on Selection had a meeting this morning and looked at the reconstitution of the committees. And there were members who were sitting in 3 or 4 committees, Mr. Speaker, and we managed to reallocate a few committees to the new members who have arrived so that they can also, in line with the standing orders, serve in 1 committee at least in the House, Mr. Speaker. But Mr. Speaker, this issue of committees, I think there is also, in the next reconstitution, there's an issue that we need to look at. There are members who are serving in committees but who are not attending committee sittings, Mr. Speaker. And they are holding those positions when there are other members who will have served better, Mr. Speaker. So, Mr. Speaker, we need to look at the attendance, and when we want to liaise with the office of the clerk, so that the clerks of those committees can be requested to furnish to the whip's offices the attendance of every committee member. Mr. Speaker, sometimes this morning I met one of the government officers on the corridors of the House, and I asked him, have you finished the committee meeting? And he told me, no, we are waiting for quorum. And Mr. Speaker, that committee has enough numbers to form quorum. The attendance is poor, so we need to look into that matter. So, Mr. Speaker, in this system, the presidential system, under this constitution, Mr. Speaker, the bulk of the work of Parliament happens in committees, and then later the plenary, Mr. Speaker. So committee work is very, very, very important. But having said that, there are also committees who are doing fantastic job, Mr. Speaker, in the House. There's a lot of work. If the committees of the House are not working also, will not be seated today here, because all the work that we are looking at in the plenary here, Mr. Speaker, are works that came from committees. So I also want to thank the committees that are doing a lot of work, who are putting a lot of time into their work, Mr. Speaker. And we want to congratulate them and thank them for doing their work. Mr. Speaker, with those few remarks, I want to request members that there is a by-election also happening in Isiolo. So after that by-election, depending on who wins the seat, it will be again a reconstitution of the committee. But I want to ask members that being in a committee is not an entitlement. It is the preserve of the party that sponsors you to take you to the committee that thinks you can serve well. I see some people taking the committee as an entitlement. It's not a right. It's not a right. What is right to you is your election, that you are elected as a member of Parliament. When you come here, it is your party that decides which committee you'll serve in. It's like the appointment of cabinet in the executive. So those people who are masquerading here thinking that they have an entitlement to any committee, we will deal with you thoroughly. I wish I go back as a whip. I left my job of whipping long time. When I was a whip, Mr. Speaker, I used to be a very dangerous man. You remember last Parliament, Mr. Speaker? Those people who are joking around with the party, by now, NINGEKUA bila maji. Mr. Speaker, we need to, Mr. Speaker, my whip also is trying. She has tried to balance things. The last 10 days, she has sleepless nights trying to balance interest here and there. I don't envy her work. This morning, I had a meeting with her. We discussed. But, I am the one now who can give an early warning to people who are misbehaving, Mr. Speaker. We have given you a warning. I'm serving a warning, Mr. Speaker, as the leader of minority on my side. Anyone who will not adhere to the party line, Mr. Speaker, you will end up relinquishing your committee seat to a lesser one, Mr. Speaker, so that you get to know that it is the party that rewards people to sit in committees. With those few remarks, Mr. Speaker, I second.
What is it, Mele?